We got RDC World's Anime Hot Takes.
All
Let's
hottest
go.
takes out there that we've heard. Dylan holds the all. Straw Hat Kwan donated $5 and
I
said,
need to hear this.
the hottest? What are some of y'all's hottest takes out there that we've heard? Dylan holds the all-time for hottest take in RDC. And nigga said that season 1 of Attack on Titan was better than the entirety of Naruto.
Yo,
look,
come on.
Chat, look, let me.
Nah, hell no. There ain't nothing you can say about that hoe being better than all of Naruto.
Can I explain
Go
myself?
ahead.
I'm supposed to sit here and be explaining, bro. You said your shit.
I think Lila came in here.
Look.
Yeah.
Look, chat. The season 1 just came out. All those there was season 1. I said, bro, this is gonna be the greatest anime ever, bro. This is the best anime ever. He said, bro, it's better than Naruto, bro. It's better than Naruto, bro.
I said that.
No, both of you and Leah. I said, bro, this is gonna be.
Yeah, let me get another invite.
Let
me get another invite.
I'm not seeing it, or
Nah,
hold on, little Lila.
Now I have seen. I think did I see the whole first season of Attack on Titan? If not, I saw a good amount of it. And then, no, I definitely saw the whole first season of Attack on Titan. And I did see almost all of the original Naruto before Shippuden. So I could say the pacing was better in Attack on Titan, I think. There was less filler to me. But
Dylan, y'all chat. Dylan took it back.
Yeah, he took it back.
But I don't know about the entire.
hey, Leland, go to online multiplayer and then join friend game.
I'm gonna leave the hoe bringing that shit up.
He said hottest take.
They're playing Sonic Racing.
Hey, Leland. Look, I'm gonna put the car right. I'm gonna say.
I was a Mario Kart dude, so I never really played any of the Crash Bandicoot. You know, the different versions, the different flavors of Mario Kart. I was big Mario Kart, big M. You feel me? Big M gang. You feel me?
Okay, what's up?
I'm gonna say,
what's up?
Leland got the safest anime takes ever.
Safest?
Ooh.
That boy go by the book.
How so? Give me an example. Let's talk about it.
Yo, biggest anime take, most wild anime take is that you like Sasuke. That's all you go to bat for, baby.
That's cap. That's dead ass cap.
And Boruto, sorry.
That's cap. So I don't go to bat. I don't go to bat for the shows that I like. You don't even remember.
Bro, everybody likes the shows that you like. Lee, you got a stock anime.
Stock?
You got a stock anime.
Fuck
palette.
no. Stop. I probably see more shows than you.
Ooh.
Leland and Naruto.
No, that's first of all, that's actually John. I am a Naruto. I'm a Naruto fan.
That's why
I'm a Naruto fan. I am a Naruto fan. I'm a Naruto fan for sure.
Look, I wasn't even gonna come for him, chat.
You know, that's not coming from me. That's not coming from me. I double down on it. I ain't, man. Watch out, bro. And also, since we on the term of hot take, you also said Dragon Ball Z was a 7. How?
Damn.
Yeah, because
how?
Because he means 7 out of 7. He means on a scale of 7. Duh. That's not a hot take. What do you mean? That's not a hot take. Goofy. I mean, what are we talking about? He said Dragon Ball Z was a 7. He clearly meant on a scale from 7. That's what you're supposed to assume when you hear that. Come on, Leland. Clean your ears out, bro.
10 for his time.
How?
Let me tell you how. Are you gonna keep asking me?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look, at its time it was a 10, but then over time, anime got better and better and better, and then the 10s.
That's not how ratings should work. You shouldn't. If it was a 10 at the time you watched it, are you saying the new episodes aren't a 10? I could get that to you. You can't say retroactively because there's been, like, the genre has evolved as every genre, if everything does. You can't then now go back and say it's a 0. The original iPhone, you can't say that that's a 0 because that changed technology, that changed communication, that changed the world. That's a 10 product for the time. Unless time stops, time is gonna keep going, man. You can't use new things to retroactively go back and downgrade old things. That's stupid. If you gave it a 10 at the time, then give the episodes a 10 at a time. If you're talking about the new episodes, that's a whole different batch. If you're saying Super is a 7 out of 10, I agree with you. I might give it less. I'm gonna keep it tall. But you can't go the original Dragon Ball Z is worse because now anime has evolved. What kind of what?
dropped. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
7 is crazy.
It's still good, bro.
Okay,
7 is
let's
still
just
good,
go.
bro.
Let's act for its time. It's a 10. Just say that.
Yeah, for its time, it's a 10.
You can only judge it in its time because it was created in its time. That's the dumbest argument I've ever. Y'all gonna let him get that argument off? Y'all gonna let him get that argument off? Y'all gonna let him get that dumb point off? That point doesn't even make sense. You don't do that with anything else, bruh. Like, you judge things at their time, bruh. You don't say, does the original Ford Model T compare to the 2023 Ford Expedition or a Ford Expedition? Nigga, that's not how you judge. You can't say that the Model T is a 0 because they got new Fords. Come on, bro. This video gonna be 30 minutes. I'm getting hot now.
But I'm saying like you can't just drop it down just because.
Yes, you cannot. You
Look,
cannot.
bro, I'm dropping it down. I'm not dropping it down just because, bro. I'm dropping it down because the anime got better.
That's the dumbest. That's the
You
dumbest.
know what I'm talking about? Anime.
Video games, you know how much better video games graphically, memory-wise, and everything have gotten since Grand Theft Auto 3? But could you look in my eyes? Could you look me dead in my iris and tell me that Grand Theft Auto 3 is not a 10 out of 10 game? Is that what you gonna do? Because it's new Grand Theft Autos? So the only way something can maintain the score you give it is if they just stop creating. So the only way Dragon Ball Z could have been a 10 out of 10 is if anime would have stopped at the end of Z? That's what you're saying? Goku gets on the dragon, flies, and the anime just ends. Not another. That's the only way it can maintain. Think of how stupid and short-sighted that logic is. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Anime got better, so a 10 back in the day deteriorates to a 10 nowadays. Look, if a light bulb was a 10 back in the day.
Dylan, where you at? Go ahead.
Light bulb was a 10 back in the day.
The first light bulb
You mean the
was 10
lantern?
back in
You
the
mean
day.
the lantern?
No, he's talking about the first light bulb.
A star lantern.
This is the best shit ever. This shit, the hottest shit out. Fast forward 100 years. They said, why you still rocking with that old shit?
Yo, this nigga just, I don't know, bro. I don't know about this nigga. I don't know about this nigga. What? You have to judge things in the context of their time. The cotton gin is what basically created modern day clothing, the way that we have it. But just because there's new ways of making clothes doesn't make the cotton gin a bad thing. Like, if you try to use it in the context of nowadays, comparative to the new stuff, yeah, it's lower. If you're saying Dragon Ball Z comparatively is worse than the new animes because they've evolved in everything, because they got bigger everything now, then I guess, but that's not really a point because that's not fair. You can't, Akira Toriyama can't go back and redo things with new technology. That's stupid, man. Yo, bruh.
That shit not a 10.
So the only way something can maintain a 10 is if niggas got time machines. Okay, yeah, good point.
No more.
Good point.
That shit not a 10 no more. It can't hold up. You feel me?
Nah, bro, watch out, bro.
Let me cook, bro.
I would flank this dude.
That can have, but it can also not be that way. I think.
I agree, Ben.
But it's still making impacts and shit and what goes on today, bro. Like Dragon Ball Super and shit, which is nowhere near as good as Dragon Ball Z.
No, that's
in my opinion,
that's fine.
it's not. Hold on, I'll let you talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If that hoe wasn't
Now
as
see why
big as what it was or as great, that hoe would not be going. It would not be going viral and shit like it was now. Like, this hoe is still capturing the youth and shit and holding it by a chokehold, bro.
That's a fact.
Like, it's not just us keeping.
look,
It's not just us keeping Dragon Ball Z going. There are little kids and shit that are still watching that shit too.
Cook him. Cook him, Leland.
What that mean for Dragon Ball
Cook
Z?
that
Dragon
man.
Ball Z is nostalgia boost that hoe up. Nostalgia gonna give you a boost.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to call this nigga an idiot. I'm trying my hardest. Yo, my G, there's no way you could be making this argument in good faith. There's just no way. There's just no way. Nostalgia boosted up. Yeah, nigga, it was made back in the day. you're not even using nostalgia right. Nostalgia would be more like in the new Dragon Ball Z, they just do things from the old Dragon Ball Z just so you could have remember berries. But it was created in that time. You can't say nostalgia's holding you up. What? He just told you there are new kids who are watching Dragon Ball Super. You think them niggas ain't watching Dragon Ball Z? They don't have, so you don't think there's people who didn't watch the original airing of Dragon Ball Z who are watching Man, I'm sorry.
These little kids do not give a fuck about
Dragon Ball Z came out
Facts.
right now and there was not a Dragon Ball Z, that bitch would flop because the pacing is so slow. You can't spend an hour screaming no more. You can't spend an hour flying.
You can't
from
just
place
throw
to
it
place.
in
You
the
can't spend a
future.
whole episode flying from place to place no more.
That's crazy.
Bruh, if it was created today, it would not be held to the standards of yesterday. So if it was created today, there wouldn't be those things. That's the part of evolution, nigga.
Easy.
You can't do that. But anime now.
How are you gonna? You're using the old Dragon Ball Z to demonize and to also boost it up at the same time. You're saying nostalgia is the only reason that people are watching it, but then you're holding it by modern day standards and saying that it's not good because it's old. Goofiness, goofy. It's a goofy take.
Way faster.
Essentially,
low-key,
nothing.
But you're also using that term of how they go now. Dragon Ball Super don't move slow like that no more.
But Dragon Ball Super wouldn't hit if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know, because these little
It
kids.
already got.
These
It already got.
these kids.
Yo, this nigga's so wrong. I can't watch this is really, really making me bad. Leland is cooking him. Leland already proved to him that it's like, nigga, these new kids are not watching Dragon Ball Z Super because they have nostalgia for something they weren't alive for. What are you talking about? You agree that the new kids is watching Dragon Ball Super. Bruh, you don't see little kids walking around with Goku Rosé shirts? You don't see little kids who are nowhere near alive, the age you were when you found Dragon Ball Z, wearing Goku blue shit? You don't see that? You don't see all the Dragon Ball Super memes? Oh yeah, they're just making all these new Dragon Ball Z movies because only the old people is watching it, right? Man, boy, you goofy.
But these 7 to 8 year old kids and shit don't know about Dragon Ball Z like that. They might have heard about it, but they're still coming in and watching that bitch and getting attached to it.
Who's putting these 7 and 8 year old kids on?
I'm gonna be real.
It's the adult. They telling the kids what to watch. They say watch Dragon Ball this shit live.
They're not telling them to like it. Let's even go with that stupid point. This nigga gotta be high, bro. Let's even go with that. Man, if ever I wanted to debate somebody, let's even go with that point. Let's say it's their parents or older brothers or whatever is making them watch Dragon Ball Z. They're not making them like it. Their parents are also making them eat Brussels sprouts and vegetables that they don't like. They're not going off and buying Brussels sprout t-shirts, nigga. Playing Brussels sprout video games. Watching Brussels sprout movies.
Dre don't give a fuck about
They
Dragon Ball.
getting they takes from us. We putting them on, Lee.
So
You feel what I'm
okay.
saying?
So right now
That's
you
tough.
feel like Dragon Ball Z is a 7. What do you feel like?
I'll give it.
Attack
I'll
on
give it
Titan.
a 7.5 to an 8.
What do you feel like Attack on Titan is right now?
This nigga,
Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is a perfect show.
super
So
goofball.
since it's a perfect show right now, in the future,
right.
it's bound to not be a perfect show because
No,
of what
it's
you
not
said.
bound to, but it's possible for it to go down.
If another
If
show
shows get
comes up,
better.
that
What?
It's not. It's not for sure. That's what happened to Dragon Ball Z though.
To you.
There's no way. There's no
So
way
you-
anime just gonna stay the same 30 years from now.
Unless if everything goes crazy and keep pushing the mark,
That's
Attack
a
on Titan might
dumbass
not be as cool.
Chat,
This is the
there is no talking sense.
stupidest
I don't think y'all know
take.
how long this argument's been going on. That has been going on.
Let's not even put anime in this. This is the dumbest. I don't care, nigga. Clip it and send it to this nigga. Tag him. Yeah, he probably not gonna see. I don't care. This is the stupidest take I've ever heard. I'm not even talking about anime. Just in life, if you have the take that essentially nothing can maintain you don't judge anything in its time. Everything is relevant to what is new. Then nothing maintains its value. Nothing, nigga. But that also doesn't make sense because if you have an old school car, there's some old cars that if you have now are worth more than new cars. Or do they run better? No. They're just classic pieces that are very expensive. But why? Yo, I can't do this, bro. I did not expect to do a 15-minute
2007. I mean 17, 2017. He won't budge up that bitch.
All right, I ain't finished Attack on Titan yet. I'm only watching the anime, so I don't know how the ending is. So I'm not gonna say everything's perfect. What I've seen so far.
Nigga, you said it.
Perfect.
You just said it.
It's a 10 out of 10 right now.
I think Jay had one of the.
I'm not gonna say everything's perfect. I'm just gonna say it's a 10 out of 10 right now. You're such a what? This nigga's a goofy, dog.
Best points about that hoe too, though, bro. Like characters and all that shit play a major point. In fucking,
I didn't mean this video to be this long, bro.
Dragon Ball Z's cast is fucking amazing. Every character on that bitch, they're likable as fuck. And Vegeta still has some of the best character development that I've seen in anime. Period.
But if that show came out today, would it hit?
I can't.
Dog, how can he make? Oh my god, nigga, it did come out today, and it is hitting. It's called Dragon Ball Super, bro. My biggest pet peeve is not just is not just bad debates. It's also the fact that the niggas that they're debating isn't cooking them as hard as they should be cooking them. This nigga just said, if Dragon Ball Z was released today, would it hit? But when earlier you said Dragon Ball Z Super hit, he said the only reason it hit was from nostalgia. Then you proved that it was kids who were watching Dragon Ball Super who never were alive for the original Dragon Ball Z run, so how could they have nostalgia for it? Then the nigga said it was their parents making them watch it, which doesn't even make sense because parents make kids do a lot of things. They don't go out and start having fandoms of it. What?
I can't say that it wouldn't because also it's the same thing that we were arguing with Michael Jordan and shit.
Nigga, Super came. Usually when you have these arguments where niggas say, yo, if this thing happened today, would it have the same thing? Usually you don't have an actual example to go off. It's a hypothetical. You literally have the exact evidence that he's looking for. Dragon Ball Z did come out today, nigga. And it did captivate the youth of today. Guess what? It's called Dragon Ball Super. You goofball you. Are you drunk, nigga? That nigga off the Casamigos, man.
Michael Jordan, we were saying that he would come out, he would not be playing in the same way that he was back then. He's gonna see all the shit that everybody's doing and they're gonna adjust. Why wouldn't Akira do the same thing while he was writing?
No, we're not talking about Akira. We're talking about Dragon Ball Z.
But that's what I'm saying though. If that nigga,
these are two different things. We're not saying if Akira would make a better show. We're saying if Dragon Ball Z would be Dragon Ball Z.
I gotta get out of here, bro. Nah, this ruined my morning, bro. You're talking about the original Dragon Ball Z. Are you trying to act like Akira? Bro, this is so stupid that I think I got stupider listening to this. My brain hurts. Oh my God. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
But we're also saying that it can't be. Wait, why am I playing with Sonic? I didn't even choose my nigga. What is this?
I gotta go smoke. Nah, I gotta go smoke. I gotta chill out.